What's good, YouTube? This is Mr. Purple Zero back with another video. The Dallas Mavericks, as most of you may know, brought in Isaiah Thomas, Monta Ellis, and Lance Stephenson for a workout. Let's talk about these three characters and who should make the team or who should be on the team, if any of them should be on the team. But let's go through it. Isaiah Thomas, I can't rock with him. I know a lot of y'all like him. He's a fan favorite, but at this point in time and at this part of his career, I don't care if he dropped 81, 91, or 101. I'm not picking him up. He's older now. He's still not that same guy. He doesn't have that burst, that speed that he had before when he first came into the league or throughout his better years when he was on Boston. Is he capable of scoring and putting up numbers? Yeah, but I don't trust it. And then also, as an older player, his defense was never up there. Let's get that straight. That's already on record. He never was a defender like that. He's undersized already as a guard, as a point guard. But still going forward now, he's in his late, he's not late, I'm bugging. He's in his 30s, an older player. I just don't see the same capabilities coming out of Isaiah Thomas that most people see. I understand his history. I understand his talent. I respect him as a player. Don't get that twisted. I respect him. But I just don't see him fitting so much with, as Dallas especially. I mean, to be honest, I like Brunson. Brunson is nice. I'm not even rocking with Isaiah Thomas. I'm just not going to rock with him like that. And to each his own. I know a lot of you want him on the team. I just don't see it like that. Monta Ellis, to me, when you think about Monta, I don't want him for Dallas. I do think he should be in the league again, but not for Dallas because he had his run with Dallas already. Back in 2015 or 2016, y'all remember Monta was on there already with Dirk Nowitzki, a younger Monta. First of all, I didn't even know he retired, but a younger Monta, he was out the league. But it didn't work out. It just didn't work out like that. Monta Ellis is a premier scorer. Let's not get that twisted. He's a premier scorer, but he's just not that guy. He's just not it. Should he be in the league? Yes. He can drop buckets and score with the best of them. If anything, I could see him on a team like the Hornets, Pacers maybe, like a team where they need some scoring. But Dallas, I don't know. I just don't like when I think about Dallas, I think of Luka, I think of KP, and I just don't really like the fit like that. I'm not saying it wouldn't work, but I just don't like the fit. Now let's get to my favorite player out of the three. That's Lance Stephenson, one of the most exciting players in the NBA, period. If you don't like Lance, guitar Lance, there's a problem with you. And the thing about Lance that get people twisted and people really don't understand about him, he's a baller, a dog. Like, it comes off as a joke many of the time. He comes off as a joke. You see him on the sideline, is always joking and laughing and playing around. But he drops buckets and he plays the other side of the court. That's what you're not going to get from those other two players. Between Monta and Isaiah Thomas, you're not going to get a guy that's going to play both sides of the court. With Lance Stephenson, you get a guy that plays both sides of the court. Now, put him on a team like Dallas, there's a lot of three-point shooting. Lance is not known for his three-point shooting, pardon me, but he can knock the shot down. But with Lance, you get playmaking ability. And I don't see that playmaking ability coming from Monta at this point in time. And I don't see, because Monta to me is a jack. He's a jack artist. He's going out there to drop buckets, period. Isaiah Thomas, to me, he goes out there to drop buckets too. To me, he's not really a facilitator or a playmaker. He's going out there to score. But with Lance, I get the best of both worlds. He's a playmaker, a facilitator, a scorer. And y'all probably saying I'm gassing or hyping it. But really look back. Watch some of Lance highlights. Watch some of Lance games. Lance Stephenson gets busy on both sides of the court. To me, would he work with Dallas? I'm not sure with Rick Carlisle. Oh, pardon me. Rick Carlisle's out. So you know what? Lance would work with Dallas. Give this man a shot. If not Dallas, give this man a shot somewhere. Because Lance deserves to be in the league. And I'm not just saying that because he's a Brooklyn boy. I'm not just saying that because he's from BK. I'm saying that because he's actually legit. He's one of the most legit players in the NBA and one of the most exciting players. Handle is on deck. Crossover is on deck. His mid-range, three-pointer, little suspect. That's where his game. See, if Lance had a jump shot, like a consistent jump shot, there's no reason why he would be out the league. He would be on any team right now. But with Lance, you always get 100%, the way I see it. You always get 100% with Lance Stephenson. You're gonna get big shots. You're gonna get back to the basket. He's strong. First of all, Lance Stephenson's a bully. He's underrated when it comes to going to the rack. He can get past any one of his mans, anybody, and get to the rim. What you got to worry about with Lance is the other stuff, the the locker room issues, whether it be a player, off-court issues, whether it be, pushing his baby arms down the stairs. That was years ago, early in his career, so I hate to bring that back up. But with Lance, is always the other issues. There was a time when he was with the Clippers, and they showed him and J.R., what's his name? Not J.R. Smith, Josh Smith. And they was on the sideline. I think they both got texts or whatever. They was laughing and joking. That's a toxic situation. You can't put Lance Stephenson around toxic players or players that are known to be chatty patties or that don't get busy or not focused. You put Lance Stephenson with a guy like LeBron or even like somebody that has a leader. He needs to be led. If he's following the right person, he's going to do exactly what you say. He's out there to win. You know what I'm saying? Lance Stephenson is a winner. You just have to control him right because he could be a little goofy. He could be a little wild. But when you look at those three players, Lance Stephenson, Monta Ellis, Isaiah Thomas, I'm rocking with Lance. That's just a personal pick for me. It's more of a personal opinion. I know a lot of you might pick Isaiah Thomas. A lot of you might go with Monta Ellis. You want to see him back on the court. I'm not saying Monta Ellis don't get busy. I just personally don't want him on my team. I'm good on that. I like Lance a lot better. I like his passes. He can pass out his ass. Like, really go back. Real dudes that know basketball know Lance Stephenson is nice. Don't get caught up with stats because he may not have 25, 30 points and numbers like that. Lance Stephenson is freaking nice. Passing, getting to the rim, jump shot is shaky. But when he's hot, he's hot. So out of those three, just give me Lance. It's just a personal pick.